You are a millionaire, so why don't you have the money? If you've been struggling to win financially, this is probably why. You've been doing it the hard way. You have been losing, not winning. But it's not your fault. Stay with me and let's talk about it. Harvey Bernard here, your real mortgage consultant, not just any typical run-of-the-mill loan officer. I want you to win with your mortgage. You don't have to lose like most people lose, and they don't even know they are losing. That is what you will see first at the top of my homepage at winnersmortgage.com. Why is it not your fault that you are losing financially? You've just been doing what other people do, what the culture, advertisers, the media, and typical run-of-the-mill loan officers tell you to do. You haven't known any better until today. If you've been concerned that you just can't win with your mortgage, I want to put those fears to rest. You can do this. The culture, advertisers, the media, and lenders want you to think that having loan payments is the only way to live, and they want you to think that you can be successful that way. But that's how they get rich and keep you poor. That's how they win and you lose. That's why they want you to think so, but it's not true. If you've ever thought that the culture, advertisers, the media, and lenders actually want you to lose, you're probably right. They don't benefit when you win. They want to keep you in bondage to them. My difference is that I actually care about your winning and truly want you to be free from loan payments, free from your job, and free to do what you want. I want you to win because I have experienced losing, and I know from cold, hard experience that it is no way to live. So that's what the Winner's Mortgage program is for. I believe you have a dream to be free, that you want to make a difference and impact in the world, and I want to show you how you can be free and make that happen. It is only when you are free that you can make your dreams come true to have that kind of impact on the world. When you are in bondage to loan payments and your job, you are making someone else's dreams come true, not yours. I want your dreams to come true. Here is how you are being ripped off. As I mentioned earlier, if you think about it the right way, you are actually a millionaire. Think about this. When you earn at least $25,000 per year and you work for 40 years, you earn at least $1 million in your lifetime. And many people earn much more than $1 million. So where is it? You earn it. Why don't you have it? Where does it go? What happens to that $1 million that people earn? What do you think is the single biggest category of expenses we have? Most people will say the mortgage, but it's not. It's something bigger. It's taxes. Taxes is the single biggest category of expenses we have. In fact, taxes take an average of about 1/3 of our income. So here is the $1 million that we earn in our lifetimes. Take taxes right off the top of our income, much of it in withholding before we ever get to see the money, and this is how much we have taken away from us. Taxes take about 1/3 of our income right off the top. Here is what it looks like. And here is what is left after the taxes are gone. So what is the next largest expense? It's the mortgage interest on the mortgage loan payments we make. Here is the mortgage interest paid by a typical household. That is about 22% of a typical family's income. So now look at where we're at. We are down to less than half of our lifetime income left, and all we've done are two things. We've paid taxes and we've paid the interest on the mortgage. Remember, the actual price of the house is still in the part that is still left here. Then we still have the interest on all the other loan payments, such as car loans, credit cards, student loans, and any other loans they can get us to take on. This can be about 10% of a typical family's income. And here is what is left. People are getting ripped off so that all they have left is this little bit to live on. They do the work and others get wealthy. What is this money for? This is the money the typical family lives on. This goes for everything a family needs and wants. Food, clothing, shelter, everything, including the actual price of the house. This is the hard way. It's a tough way to live, and it's what society says is normal. The Winner's Mortgage program is the beginning of the difference for you. It's the beginning for you to win with your mortgage. You don't have to lose anymore. This is how you can keep as much of your money as possible. The banks, government, your boss, or typical run-of-the-mill mortgage loan officers won't tell you about this. You only get this as part of the Winner's Mortgage program. It's the difference between whether you can win or lose with your mortgage, whether you win or lose financially. The Winner's Mortgage program works whether you are buying your next home and you will go through our purchase loan process, or you are refinancing your current mortgage and you will go through our refinance loan process. You simply can't afford to do your mortgage any other way. You will win with our Winner's Mortgage program. Go to any typical run-of-the-mill loan officer and you have the very real possibility that you will lose. And you may not even know you are losing, even though you are losing. You don't have to be ripped off by a typical run-of-the-mill loan officer or a bank or a lender anymore. Your very first step is to go to applywithharvey.com. Then click to enter as much information as you can to begin your loan application. There is no obligation at this point. This gives us the information we need to have a great first meeting and give you the information you really need to know for your own personal situation. All we need from you to get started is this. Simply click through to enter your information on our easy, trouble-free Get Started Client Questionnaire at applywithharvey.com. Set up your no-obligation free account and enter as much of your information as you can on the following screens. Don't worry if you can't get it all. We'll help you with the rest when we talk. It's simple, it's safe, and again, no obligation. This is a necessary first step before we can start talking about any meaningful information for your benefit. Then, if you can, upload your documents to our secure online site. But if you can't and need help, it's okay. We'll follow up with you and schedule a time to talk. There is no obligation and no commitment, and it's easy to get started. When you do this, it gives us the information we need to give you the best possible help and options for you. It's strictly confidential, with the added security of legendary quality and service. Without this beginning information, anything we tell you won't be much good to you. We really need to know the details of your situation to help you with your best choices. Then you can sleep with peace of mind, and there is no obligation. So flee any typical run-of-the-mill loan officer. Don't get stuck with one of them. Only work with a real mortgage consultant. We're looking forward to helping you however we can. Go ahead, let's get started with your Winner's Mortgage program for you. You'll be so glad you did.